Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to LockDown LAN number 29. As Serious Sam was so awesome last night, we decided to carry on. For those of you who stuck to the end of the LAN last night, you saw the best bit, and the best bit was cranking the difficulty up. Sorry, cranking the speed up. Oh, I've realised I can play this on a pad. I might actually play it on the pad. I didn't realise it supported pad controls. I know. It's all about the action. Look up, down, turn left, right, view up, down. Much less. It's mostly because I play too much on the pad. So, what we've done then is we cranked the speed of the firing up and the movement speed up as well. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can just turn down the sensitivity of looking up and down just a little bit more. Customize controls, joystick setup, move up and down. Let's try 4%. That makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. It's just any oh, I can't, that's not playable. Oh well, never mind. Are you ready? Oh good, there's some ammo here. Oh my lord. I've also cranked up the maximum armor you're allowed to have. So you can accumulate up to 500 armor. This is really just an exercise in how much network bandwidth do I have, isn't it?
Oh, good God.
There's so many birds in the sky. Yeah, so the rocket launcher is more than a little bit. You just sitting there giggling to yourself.
Oh, this is hilarious.
I've rebalanced the volumes again, by the way, so hopefully you guys are audible. If people don't feedback on stream, it's very hard for me to know, though. Hopefully you guys are quite audible now.
Yes, we are moving on.
Well, okay then. Okay.
They just shoot. Wait, they can't actually shoot us. They literally can't. They're just shooting each other. Can't hit him with the cannonballs either.
I'm not used to do sword-controlled bursts with rocket launcher.
Yeah, I think 1,000% is probably too far. Maybe 200% will be. But the run speed is most appreciated given the nature of the game. Okay, I have to do something first. Oh. Oopsie. Oh god, it's full of spiders.
Cannons are rather hilarious.
What?
Streak of blood you made on the floor.
If you spread the rockets, they don't explode on each other.
If you what, sorry?
If you spray and pray, they don't.
Yeah, but when the first rocket explodes, then you get a chain reaction. So you have to kind of fire 2 rockets and then miss, and then 2 rockets and then miss.
If your aim moves slowly, then that happens. If your aim moves fast enough, they go in different
Where's he
directions.
going?
Who is screaming?
I don't.
Oh, there's more enemies back in the other room.
They won't affect this room though. I'm feeling stupid now.
Welcome to my world.
Why can't I open this door? What have I
There's
got?
more enemies back in the first room.
Yeah, they won't affect this room though. There's no way back either, is there?
Yeah, there's a side door.
I didn't know. Yeah, Mike, we're playing with 1,000% extra mobs with 1,000% fire rate.
Guys, come this way.
Which
Come to me.
are you the red lady? No,
Come to me.
Santa. Hello, Santa.
Guys, come over here.
Yeah.
Through this door here, and then right.
Oh, obviously, yes. We have to go back to go on. Oh, this back is not crashing anymore. So did Serious Sam 2nd edition add any new weapons in them? Like, I don't remember any.
So
What?
it has more weapons and different enemies. Like,
So I thought there might have been more laser guns, but I'm when Max said it yesterday, I'm like, yeah, you're right. Then he went, unless that's Descent. I went, no, actually, I am thinking of Descent. Yeah.
Yeah, for the rocket jump.
Come on, die already. Thank you.
cannonballs and everything.
Okay, this door's open now. Yeah. It's full of bad guys. I assume we have oh yeah, we have 1,000 times ammo multiplier as well,
Yeah.
which seems fair with 1,000 times more mobs. I mean, no, it's 1,000%. So not 1,000 times more. That would be insane. Like each mob would then be replaced with 1,000 mobs. It's merely each mob is replaced with 10 mobs. It is, by the way, possible to set a finite number of lives. We hit about 4,500 deaths last night, though. So that would have to be quite a big number.
Well, yeah, if you're going to do that, you don't want to play with any scalers on the mob.
Oh yeah, but the idea is to play with loads of mobs and finite lives, and then just work out what the finite lives number is. But it might be 1,000.
Doesn't have to work.
Well, yeah, if it was set to 10,000, it would work. If it's set to 10, probably not. Get good, scrub. That's what I meant again about playing unusually to a very high level of skill. Like for example, completing it on 1,000% mob spawning without dying. With only 50 credits or something. I couldn't do it, but I guarantee somebody out there has.
Probably.
Yeah, the double pistols are awesome, aren't they? Where now?
Touch button.
Oh,
Have been pressed.
it does say use. Oh yeah, there you go. You have to press E to use the buttons. Except some buttons where you just have to touch them. There's a lot of scorpions out the back.
I think the minigun, even though it's only counting down normal ammo, it's actually firing 10 times as many bullets.
I think it might. You mean it's just animating at the normal rate, but it's actually doing more damage.
Yeah, because it's doing through everything instantly. I love the way those red walkers spawn and they just blow themselves up with rockets.
Well, they're all spawned inside each other, so they don't. Yeah, that bit doesn't work so well. I press the next button, or I'm trying to press the next button. Oh yeah, I'm winning with the least deaths. Oh, that's not going to last long. Go away! Damn it. Oh, cool, the button's pressed. So there's a harpy stuck inside the building. Oh, no, they're spawning inside it. Oh, bugger. Looking for the next button.
Feather of truth. What does that do?
The what of truth?
Feather of truth.
If you tickle someone with it, they have to tell the truth. I'm assuming it's an item we need to progress.
Clearly, because it spawned a bunch of mobs.
Oh, rocket to the face. I am struggling to clear down all the mobs, but I'm trying. The cannon is awesome. And the cannon is awesome at the best of times. Rapid fire cannon, extra awesome. Rapid fire grenade launcher, not so sure. At least with the grenade launcher, you can't like multi-chain detonate by accident. So we go up, and then we go up, and then we go up, and then what?
There's not much up here.
There's a door that goes back into the second room here, into the floor. You have to go all the way to the top.
All right, and then out. Yeah, okay. Right, got it. If you die, you'll be in the right place anyway. But yeah, you go. Yeah. Backer, you can just follow me instead of. No, you murder yourself. That's fine. Then you just go up to the first floor, around the outside, up again, and then around. Just basically you go up and then just all the way around the outside, and then come to where me and JK are. I think the rocket probably flies a little fast to do much rocket jumping. And more like rocket puree. Wait, isn't this the room we were in at the beginning? Yes, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
So now I assume we can go onwards and out to the side. I said Sierra Sam 2 was a lot more linear.
I think it's this side now.
Isn't that not just back to the first?
No, then left.
Ah, yeah, this is a mirror image. I put the invulnerability up as high as it would let me, by the way. But there wasn't a permanent option.
Oh, now you will spawn here. Okay.
Seeing there's some bad guys inside all these particles. Nope. Yep. Every time I switch to the cannon, I last about 3.5 seconds before I kill myself.
Yeah. So much damage below.
Well, it's because they bounce like back into me. Apparently, that's my lot in life, just to shoot myself with cannons. Aha! Door is unlocked. Which door?
Need some homing anti-air rocket.
Yeah, so what you want the standard assault rifle and put the micro missile lock-on mod from Doom Eternal, or Doom actually. I think Doom 2016 had it too. Well, the guys, the door is unlocked, so you know, if we go through the door, not this,
Okay.
not this door, Shalka. You know, door is unlocked, not that
You
one.
mean that door?
Not the door you went through. Different door, obviously. You're being chased by
Okay.
harpies running along the ground, which looks.
I see which door.
I'm not going to explain to you which door. It said clearly, door is unlocked. So go through door.
This one over here.
I keep falling off because I'm running too fast.
Back to the
Green
previous
is
area.
main. And the door is high.
This level is too puzzly.
I'm here. Don't worry. Just follow your arrow. Go back out the door you came in, and go back to the main area. And then the big door, the main door's perspective.
It reminds you of Xanth. I have no idea what Xanth is. Is Xanth a person, or a game, or a level, or Xanth? Well, that door's locked.
There are scripted ambush mobs. They don't seem to scale well.
Oh, what, the one that just goes spawn, wait, spawn, wait.
Single enemies behind corners.
I feel very stupid. A DOS game. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this way. Come. Yeah, JK's found it.
Gold pink.
Beautifully punny. I've honestly never heard of it. Skycast. Oh God. They all spawn, but they all spawn inside each other. Just waiting for the corpses to despawn.
We've got the gold ink, so I guess I can open the main door now. Not with this guy. Yeah, the door's open back here. That beam.
Oh, what the hell?
Off the beam.
They're flocking this way.
Quick, fire the sky penetrator. Oh god!
Oh, good. We got an achievement.
So I backpedaled and fell down that hole behind us, but then I stopped falling because I was stood on top of about 100 enemies coming up the bottom.
You're crowd surfing. Was this Xanth game? Was it multiplayer? I don't know what about it is. Oh, it's made you pick it. Mention it. I picked up the ancient papyrus, by the way, as opposed to that weird, modern papyrus. And there's a room with all the ammo in it. I'm assuming a boss fights and switching to the cannonballs. Now, we haven't tried any DOS games yet because that's where it gets much more difficult. We've got to do IPX wrappers. We've got to use DOS blocks with an IPX sender. We've got to use a VPN. Are there a number of buttons to press in this room by any chance? I'm fairly sure they did away with this in Serious Sam 2. And Serious Sam 2 just went a lot more linear corridors of murder.
Just found the big old tank.
Nope. Oh yeah, I'm just saying we haven't tried any multiplayer DOS games yet. I definitely want to try Warcraft Orcs and Humans. I'd like to try Magic Carpet. I'd like to try High Octane. I'm definitely not going to do Populous because I know how the networking works in that one, and we aren't doing it. It was honestly unbelievable. Me and my friend were trying to get Populous 2 to run, and you had to share a drive, and it just ran impossibly slow. This was on Novo Network. So I put the Novo drive on a RAM disk, and it ran really quickly. And I found the way it worked, they didn't write any network code. They just wrote files out into a shared folder and then read them back. So player 1 would write out what they did, and then player 2 would read it and delete the file. Absolutely mind-boggling, and that's from Bullfrog of all people. This is a real-time game, so it was continually writing and reading files. So we won't be doing that one. Which is a shame, because I like Populous.
$1 million.
I was about to say, you're on fire here.
I don't know why nobody else is using the cannonball.
I keep dying when I use the cannonball. Oh.
It's silly, that's the thing. Does anyone else have an Ankh key?
I assume we pick up the Ankh, not I pick up the Ankh.
Yeah. Well, I've already placed one in the middle. There's 2 more to place in the middle. Can't find any more around them.
Okay, here's an Ankh. Yep, got the gold Ankh, or a gold Ankh.
Placed it in the middle by the pillar.
Hold on. Let me just use my cannonball on all these mobs. God. I'm glad this game doesn't have reloading.
I can see why they put the word serious in this game's title.
So oh right, I see the Ankh goes on one of these. 2 more to go.
Don't know where they are though.
I have a funny feeling. Yeah, there's one here. When you place one, I think another one spawns in the area.
Okay.
That's a lot of these green things. 1 more to go. I'll go find it. Found it. Oh no, that's armor.
Oh, I've got it.
Oh, my frame rate's beginning to take a hit. 50 frames, 35.
Jesus. What the hell is going on?
Well, you decided to put a fourth key in, just after I put the third key in, rather than waiting a sensible amount of
Yeah.
time, like a sensible person.
Why would I wait?
Because then the frame rate will drop.
We've got AoE weapons. The more things that we hit, the more damage we do.
Oh, right, that's the end of the level.
Right.
I literally just walked into a room.
Now it's very quiet.
It's nice, it won't last.
You can feel that sound is additive. At least with visuals, you can't have more than full screen of graphics.
I'm gonna go with a shotgun for a while.
Rocket launcher against screens is not so well working. Green balls detonate them early.
Yes, it's very hard to kill those guys with if you can get them distracted or get someone else to cover the green balls, that's good because the rocket launcher hits them all. But yeah, the green balls will detonate them outside the explosive range. Oh my lord. Okay, bad guy spawning. I mean, big bad guys. Obviously, there's bad guys spawning. They all died at once. Well, look, bunch of them dead. Jesus. I seem to recall a secret. Something to do with getting in here. I'm currently winning, by the way, with the least deaths, 46. Read it and weep, noobs.
You're winning with what?
46 deaths.
Is
Are
Wanderer
you not?
using some kind of different weapons that we are?
He's using the cannonball. Cannonball's really imber. Even though it doesn't seem to be doing the fire animation, like the on fire cannonball.
I think it's because when it over damages a mob, it still counts as my damage.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's possible.
It doesn't just do the mob health worth of damage, it does the whole cannonball as well.
I like when the balls are reflective but don't roll because they're all reflectivity. Yes, I would really like it to show, instead of damage and deaths, to show a KDR, or DDR, I guess you call it. No, deaths, DPL, deaths per life, damage per life, deaths per life. But yeah, this does feel like Borderlands 1 compared to 2. I recall that Serious Sam's second edition, which we'll try, I think it's the last level, they realised what they had and they honed it a lot.
Oh my god.
It's fun, they're all bunched up. Use your cannonballs.
Yeah. I've already nearly done twice as much damage as I did in the whole rest of the level.
Every time I die, I come back with a rocket launcher active, which is not helpful.
Just press number X when you spawn.
Oh yeah, but I have to wait till I've respawned and then jam the number and then go with my hand all the way across the keyboard to the where I want it to be. So there's an actual invasion of Earth. This is kind of how I feel it would be. Just like literally millions of alien troops turning up.
So, I just got away for a moment. UPS man was here, and I think his truck's about to catch on.
Get photos.
He drove off already.
Ah.
But his brakes are smoking like teenagers on a break in the bathroom.
Someone called Ground Zero just tried to connect and got kicked. Why would you try? Oh, I guess it does. Does it not tell you the server's password you try and join?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does ask for the password. So
That's yeah.
Yeah, pretty stupid.
That's so rubbish and clunky. That's almost as clunky as Xandorum's way of doing it. It's not quite that bad.
Yeah, I left, and you're still in the same room I was in.
No, this is a completely different room with a completely different set of pyramids.
That's the one I died.
Now this may look like a little pyramid number with some mob spawning, but it's a completely different room with mob spawning. Oh,
With completely different gold.
I've just been teleported out.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, good luck.
Live mode cancel.
Oh, look behind us.
Yep, good luck. Now, are there one mob spawn behind us or 10?
I don't see anything. Where'd you go?
Looks like one.
If we've been teleported out, but yeah, there's the bosses coming. Just one. I'm not sure I can hit him though.
Not yet.
That is so cool.
Explosions.
Oh, I have no idea how to get to you.
You guys are all together. Oh god, I'm not going that way.
Take on the fire elementals.
My frame rate's just gone blah 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 blah.
Pyramid is opening.
Do you have look behind you, right?
Yeah.
No! We didn't think of that. Hey, he's back. Smart Alec. A-L-E-K. So there's one on here. Do you guys have other ones and need to place them on the pedestals?
No, we're on the final boss of the whole game. So I'm really confused where you are. Like,
I'm in the room.
if you just kill yourself, where do you end up?
Same room.
Okay. I mean, it says
You're here with us.
to me you're over here. Yeah.
I mean, I see you shooting at him. Literally, I'm standing right behind you watching you go pew, 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 but I see nothing.
I think it's broken. This guy has a huge gun. He's very bad at aiming it. Come on, balls for your balls. The thing is, like if a tiny man broke into my house and started to shoot my feet with a gun, he would never kill me. Doesn't matter how many times he shoots my feet with a gun. That's not how it works. Oh well, some else fired loads of rockets as well, and they're still on their way.
What?
He's healed. Oh, use the minigun. Look how much damage that does. Look, his health going down.
Or up. Oh, yeah, now... Oh, yeah, now here's the bit I remember. Now there's a really annoying jumping puzzle. Though...
Not with minigunning.
Backer, go right between his legs and aim upwards.
What?
Go right between his legs and aim upwards.
I don't see him. I'm in a different room.
Wait, have you just not been teleported inside the spaceship?
I have not.
But...
I am still in a room being shot at by scorpions.
You see,
You
according
need to reconnect to the server.
According to my screen, which is obviously wrong, you're 98, you're just at the far end of this room. You're literally...
I think you need to reconnect to the server.
Yeah.
Just ran past me, literally.
I can't believe there's no non-Delta updates. Skycast, I doubt it was 16-bit for its early colour. It would have been CGA, which was 4-bit. Or Hercules, which was 2-bit. Or if you were very posh, EGA, which was 4-bit. Don't we have to do something with these?
And you actually can't kill him at the moment. Then.
I need to say that, but he is out healing our...
You just heal when you get to a certain percentage. To do something. To do something with these light things.
So what we do with the rings?
Can't remember. I thought they buffed your damage, which obviously doesn't really apply right now.
The speed jumpers can be used to go through the rings.
Yeah, but that doesn't need to really achieve anything. I'm going to shoot him in the knackers to see what happens. Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, that's just embarrassing.
Maybe that's why he's so angry.
I have the weirdest sound effects just going...
Well, 3 of the things have now started blinking.
Oh, can you only resurrect? Can you only do it 4 times, maybe?
Yeah, I think you just have to keep shooting him. What was that thing you said yesterday? Just shoot lots of bullets.
Keep shooting the cyber demon until it dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, unless we just had to go to each of the 3 rings. Each of the 4 rings. And we've been through 3 of them, but not the 4th one.
Look at you.
I'll just head over to that last ring. Wait, this is pre-Quake 3, isn't it? Did this game invent jump pads?
How do you jump through the ring?
Yeah, that's what you have to do. Using the jump pads in the corner. There you go. All 4 are lit now.
I love jump pads, didn't see those.
Okay, now he's there's a big laser above him. Oh, okay, yeah, all of the things. We have to go through all 4 of the rings again. Yay for massive
fun.
runs. Yay for massive run speed. Baka, can you not reconnect then?
Nope.
What does it say?
Say nothing. You gotta look at it.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It doesn't give you any errors at all. Just you have to give me a little bit more than nothing happens. I'm sure something happens.
It annoys the piss out of me, and I
Okay, but what more
put out of the game.
does it have an error? Does it? I mean, I would just restart the game.
Every time it tries to connect to your server.
Oh, is it crashing to DOS? Like DOS crashing to Windows again?
Yes. But before that, it was giving me a server error.
What was the server error?
This
Oh, he
server
has to be in-
sucks. I don't know.
He has to be in the middle for that beam to hit him when we get all the
Okay.
jump pad thing. You have to lure him into the middle of the room when we get the jump pad done. So the giant beam hits him.
Bakaniko is connecting. Set neutralization back to. Set neutralization info to Bakaniko. How do we make him come towards us? He's just kind of spinning around.
Yep, stand on this side.
Start talking about his mum.
Stand on this side of the room.
I am. You guys are like over there. I don't know where Schalke is.
I'm behind you.
Yeah, Schalke is at completely the wrong side of him. Schalke, lead him into the middle. Schalke, come to me. Stop leading him in the wrong direction. You're still leading him in the wrong direction. Come to us. Okay, that's the wrong direction. Oh god, to lure the boss into the middle of the level, you are between. I am between the boss, the middle of the level between me and the boss. You, on the other hand, are at the edge of the level. Just come to me.
I'm next to you.
Right, you're not.
On my screen, I am.
Right, well, that's wrong. Hey, JK, I'm in the right place. You're in the right place. Where do you think Baka is, JK? Where do you think Schalke is?
Over there firing lasers.
Yeah, me too. Let's all fire shots at Schalke and see if he gets the hint. I think he's over there. Where do you think he is? Yeah. Schalke, keep running around. Baka, also, you could have sat on your transmit key. We're getting, like, weird alien noises from you. You think by now computers will be able to edit out that sort of noise? Schalke, you're definitely shooting at him, so I'm sure you're in the right place.
There's some weird thinking going on here.
There we go. I've got his attention. Also, given I'm the server and I've got absolute dominion, stop shooting him. I'm here. Kill me.
There you go, now it's coming to us. Come on, big boy, over here.
Come on, keep walking. Keep walking.
Oh, he's so slow.
As I said, I did record the final boss fight being a bit pants in this. I think the one in the end of Serious Sam 2 is just completely batshit and awesome, though. Bakanika, you don't have the password set up. you think he's close enough now?
Probably not.
How about now? Because
Yeah.
the last butterfly is behind him, unfortunately.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm dead, so...
Oh.
Ah, good, I spawned behind him.
Couldn't join game. Please report. Couldn't link entities to sector 0. Count 3120. Safeguard trigger.
What the fuck is that error message supposed to mean?
I don't know. You're the program.
I write error messages that are not nonsense. Oh, there's one more today.
They've all turned off now.
Oh.
There you go.
Hooray! God, what a
Oh.
terrible, terrible, terrible boss.
Yeah. And he lands on top of us when he dies.
No, not me. And then we suddenly started Zero Sam 2. So I'll quit out to the main menu so we can restart the... Oh, wait, hold on. Now I'm starting Zero Sam 1 again.
Does it just start from the beginning again?
No, this is Zero Sam 2, which is immediately afterwards. But let's go back to the main menu.
How about restarting the thing entirely?
That's what I just said.
That's the main menu, like put out.
Okay, so what would we like different? I think 1000% fire rate is excessive. I think 200 would be fine. I like having more armor. And we can start with more health. Any other feelings? And we'll start on level Sierra de Chiapas, which is Sierra Sam. Ow, my leg. Sierra Sam 2. And let's look at the game options. Extra enemies, yes. No speed running, no. No speed running, no. Okay, they're the ones that let you teleport through if you get left behind. Friendly fire off. Respawn in place, no. Gibbs, I only have a yes or no. I don't have an extra. Let me know if you can join. If not, I'll restart the whole game. I do recall there's a secret directly beneath you at the start of the game. We have a Shulker and we have a Vandragorax. Or Vandragorax.
I'm loading.
Sent connection data. Sent CRC response.
I'm in.
So this takes place straight after what we just did, but
Yeah, the mothership just landed, crashed. Ah, there's a secret rocket launcher underneath in
yes.
the water.
Wow, trees pop in and appallingly close.
You look like a frog when you're swimming.
LOD quality. Always best. Not recommended. Okay, supreme then.
Oh, chainsaw.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
me too. But you can chop down trees with it. I do remember that.
There's
Look,
a phone box over here.
it's like Rust. 20 years before Rust.
Why is there a phone box?
You go there and then you ring yourself in the future and there's a voice joke.
Enemies incoming.
So we have the high run speed. We have more health as well. A lot more health. And your armor up to 2000. Though good luck actually stacking your armor that high. Yeah, it's weird. I've cranked it all the way up, but I don't seem to have an option to crank the draw distance on like bushes and things up. Oh man, there go my rockets. Yeah, Baka, you haven't entered the password. You need to do that every time, annoyingly. I can't believe, so the game supports passwords. You can enter passwords, but they never actually bother to program any UI for it whatsoever.
Oh, there's a shotgun here. That shotgun animation is awesome.
Doesn't work, does it? Baka, yeah, it's telling me that you need a... It's giving you the error, you need a password to connect. I put the string a little bit further up in the chat, remember? But yeah, given they went all the effort to implement fucking Steam integration, you'd think putting in password joining would have been quite minimal effort compared to rewriting the entire networking system.
If you have it, but you ask add usability, you can say someone who asked it that it's in the game, but not actually use it.
Yeah, but they spent a lot of time essentially bringing Serious Sam up to date for Steam. And then to skip that bit going, yeah, I can't bother with that bit. Password protected games.
What I said yesterday, apparently that Serious Sam launcher thing that's in beta
Yeah.
is supposed to be launcher for all of the Serious Sam games. So maybe that's got some extra stuff implemented in it.
Does that support classic though, or does that only support HD?
Everything.
I'm giving our run speed, by the way. We can really just leg it a long way.
Serious Sam Fusion 2017, I think it was.
Yes, I know they're trying to do like the BattleNet of Serious Sam. It's a bit...
Yeah.
It's more than a little bit odd.
Yeah, apparently that contains everything.
Yeah, because they introduced that just about the time I started playing Serious Sam VR and kind of went, I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, chainsaw, pumpkin-headed chainsaw guys.
Oh, first blood.
Oh my god, it's a sniper rifle.
Oh, I forgot about the sniper rifle. Yes.
Awful zoom.
Hey, Bakanega has made it in.
Congrats.
I don't know what the Talos principle is, so I suspect it's not much like this. I don't know of any game like this, to be honest.
By the way, guys, yesterday I was rubber banding and lagging like mad, but this time I've chosen on the networking section, I chose LAN instead of any kind of internet version thing, and it seems to be fine.
I wonder how much network bandwidth you're using.
I don't know, but I chose LAN and it's fine now, so...
They take quite a long time.
Greens and harpies.
They take quite a long time to get through 500 health, but they do eventually make it through, don't they? I can't crowd surf anywhere near well enough. Oh, wait, who brought all the harpies? Oh yeah, chainsaw. That's it. Chainsaw the naked ladies. Oh, I didn't know Crow Team did anything apart from Serious Sam. I've heard of the Talos Principle, but I've never played it. One of the many games that just sort of, you know, I know it exists, but I've never had a chance to. The zoom in it, the zoom in the shotgun's fine. You just got to wait. There's some scorpions.
Well, the shotgun in this Series 2 actually has a knockback on it, which wasn't in number 1.
It has a what, sorry?
The shotgun has a knockback on it,
Oh, cool.
which it didn't have in number 1.
Took down some of the scorpions.
I think they're all dead. Right in the tits. Okay, if the harpies would just fuck off, I can range snipe them, but then they get close and then it gets harder. So do those boots actually make you run faster?
Yeah.
Oh yes! How fast can you run before it breaks the game? But did any of you guys play Serious Sam 3?
Yeah.
Was it any good? What? Because I recall the internet hated it, but I don't recall why.
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Yeah, I played it and I was like, oh, this is very pretty. But I've got apparently like 2 minutes played in it or something like that. It's entirely possible I was actually saving it to play at a LAN. Because Serious Sam, it is definitely all about the LAN play. So are there homing missiles in this so I can deal with the...
I think so, yeah.
Oh, really?
I think so.
All games should have homing missiles and people like me are bad at aiming.
Because they added secondary weapon fire, I think you can fire secondary weapons that does one different like homing.
Oh, okay.
But maybe
Are you thinking of Doom? Skycast, you seem to be very, very, very lagged with responses. Like 2 or 3 minutes lagged. Oh, cool. Oh, flamethrower. Awesome.
Don't see any eggs.
Well, I'm not being shot repeatedly by my teammates as I try to heal them, so thankfully it's not that game. Oh, yes. I've just remembered one of the engine features of this game, which we are about to experience. Do you remember the wonky gravity?
no, I don't remember that.
You can, like, literally run up the sides of walls and over, like, slopes and things, and gravity messes up all weirdly. Like, very, very Mario Galaxy. Oh, a lot of people with pumpkins for heads. I feel very alone.
Secret room where you have to spell out a word.
Should we spell something?
Oh, I think
N.
is it Sirius or Rocket you've got to spell?
N. Starts with N. The M lit up when I landed on the N to start with.
Oh, then it'd be mental probably. Yeah, it's probably mental. Which is the
We fucked it up now by failing too many times. The spikes have come down.
Oh god, those are a bit nasty, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you messed it
Especially with
up.
this movement speed.
Splat dead.
Now we serve our punishment.
Don't want to run down there.
Ah!
We're playing for the fire elemental.
Good evening.
Evening.
Daft question.
That wasn't a question.
I know. I'm going to ask a daft question.
Hey,
How do I get in?
scroll up in the chat a little bit. There's the string you have to type into the console. I thought daft question was going to be what game are you playing? Oh my god.
Yeah, you can call me Brian.
I'd rather not. Yay, the shotgun. Oh, and the laser guys.
Seems like early levels get a lot more attention than late levels.
We have a game in the arcade called Elevator Action, which is a very cool light gun game. And the gimmick of the game is it has physical elevator doors that shut in front of you. And you have to lean behind the elevator doors and they open up. So the whole game takes place sort of in an elevator. And the first level is spectacular. Really, really good. And the first boss is fantastic. And we've played it through at the arcade because we have unlimited credits. And then we realised after a while, they stop caring. So by the time you get to the third level, there's about a 15-minute segment of just the same mob spawning endlessly. They've obviously worked out that almost no one plays more than the first couple of minutes of the arcade game and just spent their time accordingly. Also, this is the first level of, oh my god, puzzle. This is the first level of Serious Sam 2. So the whole of Serious Sam 2, I recall, is a lot better. Does the fire kill the fire elementals?
No.
You're right.
No, I think they're invincible to it.
I do like the way it spends no time messing around giving you all the weapons, though.
Yeah, I forgot the slope to the right, by the way.
Oh, there's more scorpions behind us. But I'm sliding down a hole. Cute. How do I get up here without slipping off? There we go. I think it's like more rapid firing to do with these. Well, this is an interesting challenge. Oh, right, we've just run past them all. Yeah. Given that you just ran past a bunch of mobs that all have homing bullets, I'm not entirely sure that's the best plan.
Yeah, kill them.
I'm surprised it didn't lock you in. I thought the game was a lot better at locking you into arenas, making you kill everything.
Yeah, but that's not an arena. It's just
But
like a gauntlet. Oh god, I remember this bit.
keep them talking.
Faster run speed is making this hard.
Yes, it probably is. Hey, Brian joined.
Yeah, I've no idea what everyone's doing. They all seem to be pointing at the ground and shooting things, which is nothing. There's nothing there to shoot.
So Baka did have some. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Baka was having some connection issues earlier, but Schalke and Vandergorx have been fine. JK recommends you put it to LAN in the internet options. The flamethrower's got a hell of a range. Because I can see your one.
Well, there is a path up here, by the way. But then when you start going up the path, there's a scorpion behind you. Delightful.
Oh, Bob's.
If you hold
Nice.
shift when you go on the jump pads, it's much easier.
Probably takes you back to normal run speed.
Have I mentioned today how much I hate running jumping?
No.
What are you
no.
doing?
What's who doing?
Well, they just seem to be. I mean, unless it's me.
Yeah,
seeing them badly.
I already said. Go to your internet connections. Try setting
I've
it
done
to
that. I
LAN.
was wondering if they're doing something dumb.
Uh,
Wouldn't put it past.
Who?
Schalke, Backer.
If everyone's doing something dumb, then it's probably you. I don't know if there's just a slap. Oh god! Every time I die, you guys are sprinting on. I have no idea where we are or what's going on.
Well, let's stop dying.
Okay, good point.
Puzzle.
Ah, there we go.
It's like Quake jump pads, but worse. Oh my god, run speed is making this ridiculous.
Well, why don't we kill the bad guy shooting us and then do the jumping puzzle?
Because I have to do jumping to get to the bad.
No, I'm
That's not how the pros do it.
I'm still on the first platform. I've just killed all the green things through sniping. Goddamn green things. I keep thinking about the flamethrower. I have to aim it. Just have to spray it and then not get set fire by it. Right.
Green balls knocking me about, get me a little bit on my nerves.
That's the one. That's why I said to kill them first. Why do the propeller jump pads make a noise like a helicopter? Sneaky, sneaky, sir. The moment I start shooting them, all their green bob balls will start coming at me.
Time to get the rocket launcher out.
Oh, I remember this background. Remember this? I remember this arena quite a lot. I seem to recall playing this on quite a high difficulty and struggling. I love it where the rockets all streaking in as well when you've got loads of them. Looks so good. Well, no, I mean this game pushed forward technical boundaries. I mean, both episode 1 and 2, like really, really, really. Crow Team wanted to have an engine very much like Doom. They just failed to market it. I don't know of any games written in the Sirius engine. It's available for marketing, certainly like licensing.
Oh my god, you can hear those chainsaw guys all the way across the map.
I'm just going for the green guys on top of the pyramid because they're homing.
Why does it say Hollywood on the hill over there?
Okay, why don't I...
Alright, pyramid has green guys.
You have a green screen? Ah. Yeah, but it's, the sound effect for those helicopter pads are quite awful. Like, someone spent all about half a second on which sound effect to use. But maybe they did. Oh, don't forget, in Doom, when you spin up Doom Eternal, or at least Doom Eternal, when you spin up the chainsaw... Sorry, when you spin up the chainsaw, the minigun... No, I'll start again. In Doom Eternal, when you spin up the chainsaw, you actually get a blast of guitar music that syncs up with the actual music playing. Like, that's why you reinvent the wheel, because it's fucking awesome sometimes. I think they sped the rockets up from Sirius Sam 1 as well. That looks so sweet. All the rockets up there getting smaller and smaller. Okay, I think the guy's died and he's got about 85 rockets heading towards him. I'm very glad for the fast run speed though. And I've died, it's all gone silent, and now I'm somewhere else.
Is this game made to be run through rather than killed everyone?
Not exactly, but I mean, without the extra run speed, what we're doing here can't really be done in quite the same way. A lot of it is down to the fact we can hoof it off at 1,000 miles an hour. Yeah, Max, I would reconnect. Either that or you are in a corner, switching through weapons, shooting the wall. I suspect you're not.
No, I literally just reconnected.
Oh.
I'm at the top of a pier.
So I don't know whether Sirius Sam Fusion is actually a reworked engine that runs everything internally, or whether it's just a launcher. But yeah, it's a shame there isn't a sync command or a hello server, I think I'm out. Look, because JK was getting kicked due to bad syncs. I'm like, well,
I had a couple of those, yeah.
Yeah, here's a bad sync, therefore, send me the state of the game again, as if I had just joined. Alright, and look at the darkness stuff here. Very, very clever.
So if I'm in the same room as everyone else, I'm in the room with the pumpkin men and the chains.
That doesn't narrow it down. I'm in the room where the darkness comes in and the darkness goes out again.
No, definitely not in that room yet. I think I'm with Schalke, maybe?
Yeah, I'm here too. Blue chip.
Yeah, I meant third-party games. I mean, to be fair, I don't know of any games that have used the ID engine. There's Wolfenstein and there's Rage and there's Doom. That's it. And they spent a lot of time on their engine, and it's a very, very, very good engine. And just very few games written in it. Again, Unreal, really not that many games released on Unreal. I'd struggle to name a dozen. I'd really struggle if I wasn't allowed to pick Borderlands as 5 of them. So should we, when we put these chainsaw sound effects in, we'll just put unlimited range on them. Yeah, it's fine. Don't matter, right?
Weapon seems weak. Buff the sound up. Now it's quite strong.
Yeah, but for the enemy's weapon, I think I'm fine with it not being strong. Do they actually have pumpkins for heads? I can't tell. I know they've got 1969 written on the bottom of their shoes. Well, no, I mean, Unreal has, you've got Borderlands, and you've got Dungeon Defenders. Lots of games use Unreal. A lot more use Unity. Both good and bad. Gears of War is Unreal. But that's by Epic, so it's one of those, like, yeah. It seems a little bit unfair.
That one, a big long corridor. Is that where you are?
No, you're in the wrong room, firing in the air. Hopefully it'll fix itself at the beginning of the next level.
Right, now I'm in a nice rainbow room.
Oh,
I've got a thing.
I want to be in a rainbow room.
Pretty coloured room, not maybe not rainbow. The flame fly doesn't work underwater, by the way.
So,
Just
yeah.
green door. Yeah. With grey rocks.
So I spawn back in the big room with all the balls in right now.
I have no idea where you are.
I think I'm one room behind you. The one with the light that goes in and out is one next door to this one with all the balls in.
I'm not.
think.
I'm stuck in a previous room because it looks like someone managed to get out of this room, and now we're back in this room, and it's still spawning the lockdown arena thing. And because you guys missed all the mobs, I'm having seriously weird issues with frame rate. Like, mobs are now animating at about a quarter of the usual rate. I suspect because back out here, there are thousands of mobs that are still alive. Yes, that would be why. Oh yeah, there's probably a huge list, but just off the top of my head, I can't name that many. Oh my god, there's... Yeah, having all these mobs alive probably is not helping anybody's net stability, is it?
We're all here trying to kill them.
Yeah, I can see you're running around. There's like fire belching out of you. It's quite funny. Let me see if I can get the...
The demons dead. They seem to be lagging the most.
Oh my god, there are so many thousands of pumpkin heads just spawned, ran down the stairs. I would like a zoom on the rocket launcher, by the way.
I want a net meeting on mine.
Can you not go up these stairs? Or is it just a crash portion? Will the stairs work?
Yeah, the stairs should work. That's how we got up there in the first place. You can run up the stairs and then slide down the outside. I fired loads of rockets about 30 seconds ago. The rockets have just arrived and killed all the mobs. Awesome.
I think I've lost direction, which is backwards and which is forwards.
Yeah, Borderlands. Yeah, Batman was definitely the Unreal Engine, all of them. I didn't know Fable was, though. The difference is, when a game's on Unity Engine, people tend to make more of a deal about it. Whereas the Unreal Engine, I mean, obviously we've had Unreal games since 97, I think. I want my minigun. What is it with
I want my baby back ribs too.
Oh, I forgot there's a giant ball up there as well. Do we have to shoot it or something? There's a giant ball, like a massive boulder. Indiana Jones style boulder. Over here. I just shot rockets at it. Oh, and there's some armor. I suspect when I get near the armor, the ball will start to roll. Yep. The moment I get near the armor, I can no longer see the ball, and then the ball starts to roll. And then I got killed by something entirely unrelated. Hopefully that'll kill all the mobs.
Greeted with a rocket launcher. Hey, thanks.
Wow.
What a guy.
This room is got like lod popping on the spikes at the far end of the room. I would suspect Fable 2 and 3 were in-house ones, you know, reason whatever they used on Black and White, etc. I'm not surprised, they just didn't know. I mean, GTA 3 and San Andreas and Vice City were all done on the renderware engine, for instance. Yeah, I think the reason we have to kill everything down here is because we have to keep coming back. We have to go into each of these temples in turn, complete it, and then come back out.
Yep.
Have you still got the 10 times thing turned on? The 10 times mobs?
No, this is just normal mobs. You
Okay,
ask.
so why-
No, you ask silly
okay.
questions. Yes, yes, it is. But we have got full maximum run speed. We have 1,000 times ammo multiplier and double gunfire speed. And 10 seconds of invincibility, 500 health on death, and you have 2,000 maximum armor now. So I haven't quite cranked it all to 11, but I've cranked it all to 10.
See, I'm in the area where you've got the Crollywood sign on the wall, on the distance.
Wherever you think you are, I do not believe is where the server
I'm
thinks you are.
I'm outside, yeah. I'm just trying to kill all the mobs.
I hope your shots register.
I do. Well, it seems to be doing. Numbers seem to be going up. Things seem to be happening. So.
Oh, well, as long as I say that, you're. I guess you joined quite late though, so. But if you shoot a mob, does it die?
Oh yes.
All right, then that's fine.
And my damage counter's going up.
It feels like a lot less mobs out here now, apart from harpies. Oh, wait, hold on. There are like... How many mobs there?
Oh, man. What's wrong with Seefu? You not eating?
Oh, hello, Sifi. Because I can't hear him. Sifi, as soon as I die, I will love you. I promise. Sifi is still unhappy that he hasn't had more fresh roast chicken. Oh, man, I got close to the secret, but I didn't get into it. Want to come up on my lap? Is that a no? Oh, fuck you. You are coming on my lap. You don't get to argue. Yeah. Oh, hooray! Well done, everyone. Why did I get a team called No Fridge to Hide? Oops.
Well, lag spike.
What? On when we loaded?
No, my end.
Lag spike when?
Just now.
You mean as
You got the achievement and I was lag spike.
when I was loading?
Right.
Are you on the new level?
No.
I'd reconnect. Wait, you are on the new level. I can see you running around, so I assume you're on the new level. If you're not, reconnect. We're on a new level. How can I describe it differently? The sun's a bit lower in the sky.
I'm in a big field. Really big,
Right.
really big.
Did you just go through a loading screen?
Nope.
Then I would reconnect because you're on the wrong level.
Why isn't it
Because you're
kicking me off?
because your clients just become disconnected, but because there are no synchronizations, because I don't know why, it's not spotting it's desynchronized. I honestly don't know why it's not sending proper synchronization updates at least once in a while. Hey, a Tommy gun. Yes, if you are my favorite.
Remember how annoying these levels are now.
Alright, so now I'm in a different field, but with lots more buildings.
It's basically just like run around and find these things to collect, and then come back to the main area.
I'm trying to find you, Max.
Near a couple of big red mechs.
Yeah, that seems right. Can you do each of the sub-levels in turn or simultaneously, or do you have to do them in turn?
Cool.
Because we can do them simultaneously, we can do them really quickly. I blew up a tree, I feel at least a bit bad. Who's hiding in the corner with loads of balls on top of them?
Your mum.
Wasn't my mum. My mum hates balls. I think not Unreal, not Uncharted. What's it called? Unforgiven. What's the fighting game with DC superheroes in it? Injustice. That's it. That's Unreal as well. I was like Unbroken. I know it had an un or an in. Wait, how many frogs am I supposed to be killing here? I feel like I killed enough frogs. Oh, the Tommy gun is really good, though. It doesn't sound any faster, but it's just mowing down chunks of mobs. That's it. Injustice, Gods Among Us. Yeah. Oh, Sifi, aren't you an attention seeker tonight, my sweet? Is it because you think there might be more chicken in your immediate future? I think chicken is tomorrow night. If you can wait that long, would that be all right? Yeah, we had roast chicken yesterday, so I gave Sifi some. I didn't so much eat it as inhale it. Yes, you can have a whole chicken next time. Can't have a whole chicken, you'll explode. Oh, did we not finish clearing the frog room? I guess we don't need to. I guess there was something in the middle of the frog room we've done.
Yeah, I picked up a mask in there, and I've got another one now as well.
Okay, done the frog room.
I don't know if we need more than 2 masks.
Isn't it 1 mask for each half of the snake's face or something?
Mm.
You can't play Borderlands 3. It's so huge. What? Why can't you play it? Why is it too huge to play? Oh god, I put up 100 health and it spawned 10 balls to make me regret that. I regret picking up this health now. You have a rule, no game can take up more than 10% of your hard drive space.
Get a
What?
bigger hard disk.
Or just install less games at once. I mean, 700 gigs? Like, for less than the price of Borderlands, you could buy, what, probably 4 terabytes of hard drive space?
Spinning disk hard drive space.
Yeah. As I said, SSD makes surprisingly small difference to game load times.
Gotta have it.
You don't? I've got all my Steam games.
Have to have it.
I've got all my Steam. No, not Windows. Games. I've got all my games on Steam. On my my Steam drive. Primarily, it's on a NAS 10 terabyte disk. So it's not a fast disk, but hard drives are so dense these days. The transfer rates are off the charts. Nearly always, your limiting factor on loading a game is CPU, not disk speed. Some exceptions, not many. So talking about the next generation of consoles will have hybrid hard drives. People are going, oh, you should put SSDs in. And then people do put SSDs into consoles and you get bugger all loading boost because it's already CPU limited. So there's not any more performance to get. Like, no game's going to saturate like MV2ME or anything like that. Like, nothing will ever pull that much data. Yay, cannon. Great. I got my cannon and 1 cannon ball.
Who needs more than 80 hertz of speed?
Well, no, I said I don't get it all. Loading, waiting for a game to load is about my least favourite thing. And if SSDs were the solution, I would go SSD all the way. But when I got this system, I specifically installed some games on there, on the hard drives to see, and there's no appreciable difference. But that's because of the density of the discs.
What are you saying? There's no difference in loading a game on an SSD?
Not appreciable. Yeah, maybe a tenth of a second.
I
But-
completely disagree with that.
What are you trying to load?
Depends what game it is.
Very, very few games, I think I just said this, very, very few games are IO limited when they're loading. They are nearly always CPU limited. Getting the data off the disk
Well,
is
yeah,
easy.
Depends on the game. Obviously.
Cannonballs are here, by the way.
Nearly always it's what you have to do with the data once it's been loaded that's the limiting factor.
Yeah, it depends on the game.
I don't know of any games that
There's an
are
echo in there.
bandwidth limited.
Well, Diablo 3 for a start, before I put it on my SSD and I had it on a hard drive, I used to get awful lag spikes when new players joined the match and they would cast new spells and my game would be trying to load the spell effects and stuff. And it would lag like shit. And so when I put it on an SSD, it was absolutely butter smooth fine. It was constantly loading stuff off the disk.
That sounds like very poor
Oh, nice.
design. Because that doesn't apply. I mean, I played the Xbox Diablo 3 a lot, and that definitely doesn't happen, and that's on spinning discs. I wonder if they messed something up there. But yeah, that will help if you're an idiot.
Whoa,
you-
help!
if you're idiotic enough to do synchronous loading on the main thread, SSDs will help, but that's getting around poor loading.
It does depend on what game it is. Some games get speaking.
I mean, I can't name any, but if it was a game that uses like uncompressed textures that don't need any processing, you get a boost. But there just aren't any. Everyone uses much the same technology. It's all a pack archive. It's all DXTC textures. Remember, I'm talking about, you know, console games. Some of them have multiple minute loading times, like Battlefield.
Okay, console games.
But
Games.
but there they have put SSDs in the machines. People put SSDs in their Xboxes,
Yeah.
and you know sometimes you're knocking 7 seconds off a 2-minute loading time. Like,
Yeah.
great. I mean, that is
Yeah, isn't
shocking.
the idea for consoles that it knocks 7 seconds off every game you load, not just that game?
No, it knocks 7 seconds off 3 minutes. It doesn't knock 7 seconds off a game that takes 8 seconds to load. It will knock a tenth of a second off a game that takes 7 seconds to load. That's my point. If there is a gain, don't get me wrong, there is a gain, absolutely. It is definitely faster. It's just not noticeable or appreciable. And this has not always been the case. I used to be able to load, I'd put an SSD in my PC and I could load into Warcraft dungeons so quickly. I'm standing there by myself for 10 or 15 seconds going, guys, can you hurry up? So
Well, haven't you
has
invested in
changed.
SSDs
Yeah,
and so on?
has changed. But said hard drives are now so dense that the data rates are just insane. And we've all got a lot better at packing textures. We've got, you know, better at doing better file systems, all of that stuff.
Oh, I think there's only so much serious sound I can take.
Time is up. Well, should we give another quarter of an hour, and then we'll.
Will you get kicked by Steam?
No, because this isn't a. Oh yeah, it is. We will get kicked by Steam.
It's getting a bit samey now.
Yes, but I mean we have done it for like 6 hours in total, so that's it's quite a while. I'd be curious to look at Serious Sound Fusion because I just don't know what that is. Whether it's just a launcher, whether it's a single unified engine to play all their games in, or absolutely no idea. I suspect if I looked, I'd get a lot of buzzwords about synergy and customers and digital deliveries.
Recurring revenue.
Oh, I like that one. This neck bit's not very fun at faster run speed. Nope, I screwed it up.
The gravity sections seem to have no cause for the gravity. Just random pulls into random directions.
I actually remembered this room before we came into it. That's really weird. Oh, I remembered there's lava and I fell into it. Sorry, Backer, you said you only need one wall to get the job done. Well, that's the last time I asked you to paint my fence.
Hitler would agree with you.
Did Hitler have children?
He had one ball for me.
Yeah, but did he have children?
I know.
Well,
But that's not what the statement is. The statement was to get the job.
yes, but the job I assume in this case is having children. So, did he, or do you mean...
Mate, you know what they say about people who assume?
I mean, I think Hitler failed at nearly everything, to be honest. I mean, he did quite well at some of his goals, but I don't think he actually succeeded at anything.
did kill a pretty bad guy.
True, I guess that's a very small definition of success.
Here's your bit of history for the day. Back in the Middle Ages, men would have their left testicle chopped off because it was thought that the right testicle is what produced sperm to make male children.
Wow. I take it that lasted for about 18 years until the first set of people with only one testicle started having male children and went, shit, that's not true. I could really do with some better culling on the sound effects, though. I'm going to sleep tonight dreaming of chainsaws.
Oh, the bouncy room. Jesus, I remember this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So if you're dreaming of chainsaws, would that make you a lumberjack? Are you okay? Will you sleep all night on it?
No, I will almost definitely not sleep all night until Dora is at least 3 years old. I did work nearly all of the day. You could ask me my clothing habits next.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Let me just... A certain someone has asked me to write a computer game for a website. But has given no further details past that.
a game for a website.
Yes. This person is a person who should be focusing on a game I've already written for Steam. Where are we supposed to be going?
I
Don't know,
can't
just
work out
go
to
on,
get across the
open.
doors.
Very gimmicky room.
I assume we just have to get everything in here. But,
If only I had homing missiles. Actually, aim for the exploding guys. They tend to take out a lot of stuff with them. I have 1 health point. Am I going to make it? Nope.
oh, the door's open.
Oh. Thank God for that. Hey guys, I've got this great idea. We're going to have a room, right? I just put a whole trampoline on the whole floor. Brilliant. I put it in. Is it any fun? No, but let's keep it in anyway.
It doesn't have to be fun, it just has to be serious.
Yeah, the minigun.
I think I need to remove a break.
Nice, booted me off because I had too many bad disconnects or something.
Everyone just got kicked, apart from JK.
I told you put it on LAN mode.
I think people did.
It is in LAN mode. That's probably why it's been so intolerant.
Well, no, because JK's still here. Everybody else got kicked. But I said I'm happy to stop it. It has the novelty has begun to dissipate a bit, but still quite good. As I say, I think we should probably have a look at whatever Serious Sam Fusion is. And again, with more players, I think this could continue to be lots of fun. But yeah, we do have to not be running at midnight regardless of anything else. So the fact you've all just been kicked off is probably quite a good time to sojourn off. I don't think we've got any specific plans for tomorrow. Do we ever? For those who missed it, we did a daytime stream for Stronghold earlier, and that was quite cool. I just want to say again how incredibly I'm impressed at this engine. How much it is throwing around with no real slowdown. But thank you.
Yeah, remember we played this at big game for like 6 hours overnight one time, and there were something like 40 people in at the peak time, and people just kept joining and leaving and playing through the whole game.
But yes, I shall bid you guys adieu, and we'll see you tomorrow for whatever it is we decide to stream tomorrow, which we haven't decided yet. We're not that organised. And remember to ring the bell or whatever it is those kids say.